Every kid that's innocent does not know about the darkness that's on this planet.
Parents, members of the community, and activists gathered outside City Hall on Tuesday to protest gun violence.
What do we want? Justice! When do we want it?
Now! The protest was in response to the killing of 12-year-old Eric Brown III in the 2200 block of Lewis Avenue last week. Organizers of One Long Beach Alliance called for more accountability, but the overall message was love.
Girl, I don't know your name. I don't know where you live. You could be on the north side, but I know I love you.
Protest organizers say there is a direct correlation between gun violence and the lack of community resources.
We need a gang reduction youth development initiative. We need programs that address, that provide intervention work. We need programs for youth, like young Eric. We need programs for our parks to be robust, for them to be active in the summertime, to hire intervention workers, to hire youth ambassadors, to have programming until the evening.
So it's really hard for certain factions in power to explain away why they were unable to engage in park equity, why they were unable to combat programming issues at the parks. Both as parents and as community members, we really need to say, what's the new excuse for why you continue to not push resources into our communities? And I think that this time, the narrative is very clear. And we're all united, I think.
Sheba Gillis says additional police presence is needed in underserved communities, but officers must be committed to the community and be seen.
I think that if you have the same police officers in a community and that those same police officers are involved in the community and they're immersing themselves in the culture of the community, then it's not antagonistic. But when you have a constant revolving door of law enforcement that's not familiar with the area, that hasn't established those relationships, it can get antagonistic.
Family members of Eric Brown said every community in Long Beach should learn to love across racial lines. Brown's uncle, Lavelle Brown, had a message for the shooters who are still at large and requested assistance from city officials to bring them to justice.
If you're bold enough to do the crime, you have to be bold enough to do the time. We want the city of Long Beach to give us a reward for the capture of the killers or the killers who assassinated our 12-year-old loved one.
For the Long Beach Post, I'm Jackie Ray.
As we sing, holy, holy.